My name is Bramble. My mates call me D, and I'm a writer-producer. Been writing and producing for quite a while. I started off in a band called Heatwave. They had a bunch of hits like Boogie Nights and Too Hot to Handle and stuff, and then they came looking for a young bass player, and I was lucky enough to get the call. I've worked with Will Smith, Faith Hill, Whitney Houston, Sheena Easton, Robert Palmer, Power Station, Duran Duran, David Bowie. At a young age I met the cats that were really doing the quality stuff. What I've learned from them I'm still using today. These went everywhere with me. I mean, on every record I ever made. When I first got this, my manager, who I met at the same time as getting this, hooked me up with a young singer that EMI wanted to sign. Her name was Jackie Graham. And I think one of the first songs I ever did for her was a song called Heaven Knows, which was a big hit in England. And I used this exclusively on that record. To be honest, David kind of gave it the stink eye because he's a real rock and roller. The album was called Tonight. The big single off that album was Blue Jean. And we did that in Quebec, Canada, at Le Studio. I was a new kid coming up with the new stuff, and I was like, you should check this out. But David was a rock and roller, so we did a couple of demos with this, but nothing that stayed on the record, because we had Omar Hakim come in and play, so he's not chopped liver either. It was a fantastic experience. I was surrounded by great blokes. David was kind, he was open, he knew I was this young kid, hadn't done nothing. As wet behind the ears as you can be. But he corralled me and taught me some stuff, and it was just great being surrounded by some great lads. It was just a really, really great experience. Well, this, I took it to the lads at Studio Electronics because at that time they were really ahead of the game as far as modding and stuff, and I definitely wanted this to be MIDI'd, so I had them MIDI this and put a new card in there, and it's still got English power, as you can see. As I said, these are my first tools, and here I sit some 40-something years later, and they look like they just come out the cardboard box, so I've definitely taken care of them, and they've definitely taken care of me. I couldn't have possibly done it without them, and that's the truth of it.
Blue jean, I just